Have you ever heard about this grape variety, VIOGNIer? No? Maybe? Maybe you just didn't know how to pronounce it correctly? That's possible. What? If you haven't, that's totally fine. This is what I'm drinking today, and maybe you behind that screen. And this is what we're gonna talk about. So this grape variety produces one of the most aromatic white wines ever. It's like somebody sprayed a little bit of perfume in there. There's this friend of Viognier, which is Gewürztraminer, which is also quite aromatic, but Viognier is most of the time not even lagging behind. Sometimes they're so aromatic that it's almost a bit too much even. Do you know what I mean? It's like, think of a cashmere sweater, right? A pink cashmere sweater. Like, you can wear it, it's nice, you probably have it in your wardrobe, but you wouldn't wear it every day. You just probably wouldn't even wear it once a month. What I'm trying to say is that you gotta be in the mood for that, right? So when I say that it is a very aromatic grape variety, what do I mean by that? How does it smell? Well, most of the people say hawthorn, but if you really like apricots or white peaches or lily of the valley, that's right, that beautiful tender little flower, so pretty, then this one is for you. Of course, the most famous Viogniers come from, drumroll, France. There's this place which is called Condrieu, and it is situated in the northern Rhone Valley, and it is a beautiful place, and this is where the grape variety Viognier thrives. You don't want to put it in a climate which is too hot, because then it's going to lose its charm, obviously, and acidity. And if it loses its acidity, it is already a very full-bodied white. And when it loses its acidity on top of that, it becomes this very oily, buttery, fat wine in your mouth. And all of these three are negative adjectives. So you lose acidity, and it's even this bitterness. It's almost like you had a bit of olive oil in your mouth, which you don't want to drink that all night, right? So anyway, this place, the northern Rhone Valley, and specifically Condrieu, is just spectacular. I've never been there, but it looks really great on the pictures. And so yeah, the wines that grow there, they're usually just absolutely spectacular. They have this very subtle aromatic, not like in your face, you know, they hit you with this peachiness that you're like bored after a couple of minutes of drinking the wine or swirling it in your glass. They're more on the subtle side, obviously because of the climate and because of the know-how of the winemakers, because Viognier has been there for quite a while in the Northern Valley. And one of the most iconic winemakers in the Condrieu, or the Northern Rhone Valley, is Georges Vernay. He is known as the King of Condrieu. And that's what I got in my glass and holding in my hand. As you can imagine, it's obviously an expensive white, so it's about 120 euros per bottle. Minus, I know that's a lot of money for a white wine. But it can also age. You can leave it to sleep for like 5, 10, 15 years. This is a bit too early for this one. It's 2019. But, you know, why not? It's a wine. It's meant to be drunk. There's one more name that I want you to remember, and that name is Château Grillé. This is really a spectacular site or vineyard. It is situated also in the Northern Valley, so kind of neighbors with the Georges Vernay and with the Condrieu. And it's very tiny, so it's about 3 hectares big, which is really tiny. So basically the vineyard, the appellation, and the name of the chateau are just one name, Château Grillé.
It's about 400 euros per bottle. And
as far as I informed myself about Château Grillé, obviously I've never tried it, I realized that its aromatic is even more reserved. So if you thought about those typical average Viogniers that you can buy for under 50 euros or under 30 euros, they will be extremely aromatic and will be this cashmere sweater thing that I mentioned. The one from Château Grillé is going to be much more reserved, elegant, and would not really resemble that typical average priced Viognier grape variety. So really skillfully done. All right, I'm going to give it a swirl. I just poured it before because I know it needs time to breathe. Check out the color. This is the bottle. So we've got a 2019 Condrieu, les Terrasses, what's it called? De l'Empire. The terraces of the, I want to say Empire, but that makes 0 sense. So we're gonna go with the Terrasses of translation here. So it is made by the King Georges Vernay, into the 2019 vintage. Of course, it's Condrieu. And we've got, hello, attention please, 14% alcohol. Yeah. That's a lot for a white wine. It's a full-bodied, muscular bake that we've got here. You know, already there's this, on the nose, there's this thickness. There's this bit of oiliness even. It's like essential oil from grapefruit or something, you know. Apricots, just a bit reserved. Just give it a couple of swirls. A bit of honey. Maybe the linden, not too much lily of the valley, but that I'm trying to think of the white flowers, the white bloom. Oh, it's coming a bit more. So it's €120 bottle. I'm not spitting out. Oh, it's nice. Oh, really nice balance between that oiliness and that acidity, you know, which also he's the king, so he knows how to do that, you know, he knows how to preserve his acidity. Mamma mia, such a long finish, honestly. Here comes a little bit of that grapefruit skins, even more, that light bitterness. Enjoy it very much. Of course I have. Why wouldn't I? All right, let's wrap. If you have any more questions regarding VIOGNIER, write them down in the comments. I never ask people to do that. Why don't I? And also, if you enjoy the video, thank you for watching. I'm going to see you, soon, I guess. And oh, the food, the pairing. What would I? Normally, if I have an aromatic grape right in front of me, that I would think that maybe has a bit of sweetness almost to it, I recommend a light spicy food, but not for this one. I wouldn't go with a spicy food. I would go with something very, something more sophisticated, like a tuna tartare or a salmon carpaccio. Is that a thing? Something with salmon, like a raw salmon. I love salmon. I think it could handle like a chicken also, like a grilled chicken or chicken breast with a little bit of, you know, honey and mustard going on top, and just a nice a squeeze of lemon on top of it. It's developing. It's gonna come in like 5 minutes. It's gonna be all right. So, you know, if you have a bottle of young VIOGNIER from Condrieu in front of you, then just don't drink it right away. Give it like 40 minutes, because it was already sitting for like 30. So it's just really starting to, you know, give it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to see you soon.